Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the reasons why I have a service dog. I know I was supposed to do this weeks ago, but I got a little busy. And the last video I posted was a story time and the reason why I have a service dog, but I'm going to be more explaining into the disabilities. So I have really bad anxiety and PTSD, but it's not as bad as it used to since I've gotten Piper. But I also have something called FND, which is functional neurological disorder. It's the chemical imbalance in your brain which causes you, everyone's different, shows different symptoms. For me, it causes me to hit myself, blurt out random things, makes me have tics, like clicking my tongue, repeating certain words, just certain body movements. My hands will also go like this a lot sometimes, but it's actually been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I've had an episode. I've had a couple off and on, but not big ones. It's actually been a couple of years since I've had big ones because Piper has been such a big help. But my head was hit a lot whenever we were all trying to escape. So it was my best friend and then me and then like 10 other people on top of us. And every time someone walked by, my head got hit into these thick doors or the floor. We still don't know which one it was. And I had a concussion for actually 2 years, and after a while, after attacks that lasted for over 3 hours, about 4 hours, we decided to give me a service dog, and she's helped a whole lot. Otherwise, I don't think I would be able to be where I am right now. I think I would still be having hours attacks, not being able to leave the house without having major anxiety, or just having the fear of something bad's gonna happen. But so after the shooting, I was okay for a couple of months, and then I guess it finally just set in. Everything calmed down and it all set in. I don't know how else to really explain it, but that's when the attacks happened. I would be in my counselor's office literally all day long. We tried doing different things, but it didn't help. I had fidget toys to distract my mind off of what was going on and everything, and it wasn't working. So I did homebound for like a month. That's where you do all your schoolwork. It's where you do all your schoolwork at home. You don't go to school, but you do all of your classes. A teacher comes and goes over all the lessons with you that everyone did that day in class. So if you had any questions to help with the work, with everything. And after being on homebound for about a month or so, I went back to school, but it didn't really help. I was still in the counselor's office after a while. I was still in the counselor's office. It was like a couple of days. I had a full day of actually being in the classrooms. And then it was the end of school year. But then the next school year, and still now I'll be going into my senior year this year, I only went to school for the first semester, and then I did half days where I was at school from when it started all the way to lunch. And then I went home and did all my schoolwork online, or if the teachers sent something home to do, I would do that. I actually got into the second semester before I had to go home last year, so that was pretty cool. But we had Google meetings, Google Meets going on because of the whole coronavirus thing, so I actually got to be attended in my classrooms without having to do it on a website that the school sets up that my teachers can grade everything on. And I know this video is really short, but I don't know how to explain everything. I just know what it's called and what sort of causes them and what did cause them and what I do. I also went to a day treatment center for a couple of months, so I would do all my schoolwork at the treatment center because this doctor was trying to figure out what it was. He was specialized in kids with FND. So he wanted to see they call it a case. They wanted to see my case and he wanted to follow it through. But the day treatment was not the thing for me. So what day treatment is you go home every day and you drive up in the morning, and at like 3:40 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon you would go home and do whatever. But you sit in a room with other kids which more likely have behavioral issues instead of mind issues, and you went over coping skills. You had like 2 hours of school, so you actually went into a little classroom and you open up your computer or the bookworks that they all sent over and you do your schoolwork, and then they serve you lunch and everything. Then you have your meetings, or like you have group meetings, and then your parent meetings when you get there in the morning. But it just wasn't the thing for me. It didn't help at all because I already knew how to do coping skills because I went to counseling to get over everything. But once again, this is probably a short video. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and share the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.